Hello, everybody. Welcome to MGGC. I am here with one of the main people, my manager, MGGC. I'm here with. You can go ahead and say your name.
Hezzy though, Hezzy Wezzy, yo, what it do?
All right. So we're doing Reddit stories again on this godforsaken platform. Um, we just need to get a video in. Yeah. Am I in the wrong for exposing my parents' favoritism with framed photos at their anniversary after they said I never needed support and spent my college fund on my dropout brother? I'll go ahead and cut it short. No. What do you think?
Yeah, that's a valid statement, honestly. Like, I would have done the same shit in that situation, no cap.
What? Yo. Alright. So,
I would have done them dirty.
yeah. My dad looked me dead in the eye at their anniversary dinner and said, "Well, you've always were the independent one," after I handed him the framed photo. It was a picture of my brother's graduation party from 3 years ago. The one where he dropped out of college after 2 semesters, but they threw him a massive backyard celebration anyway because he tried his best. I'm talking to a catered buffet, or I'm talking a catered buffet, a DJ, relatives flying in from 2 states over. My mom even ordered a custom cake that said, "So proud of you." I graduated, I'm not even going to pronounce that, last year. I got a text the day before the ceremony asking what time it was because they might stop if traffic isn't bad. They didn't come. So there I was standing in the middle of their anniversary party at the country club they rented out, holding this framed 8x10 while my dad stared at it like I just handed him a dead fish. "What is this?" my mom said. "It's a reminder," I said, "since you told me last week that you didn't remember even me having a graduation." The table got quiet. My aunt was mid sip of wine and just froze. My brother was there with his girlfriend, and he looked like he wanted to disappear under the
I
tablecloth.
have it on
To his
freeze mode.
credit, he's never been the problem. He didn't ask for any of this. My mom's face went red, and she said, "That's not what I said. You said," and I quote, "Oh, honey, was that last year? I thought you were still finishing up when I mentioned it at a Christmas." My dad cut in, "You're making a scene." "Am I? Because I'm just trying to understand why you threw a party with a DJ and ice sculpture for someone who quit school but couldn't be bothered to send a card when I actually graduated with honors." My mom started crying actual tears. "We've always supported you. You've never needed us the way your brother did." And there it was, the same excuse they've been using my entire life. I pulled out my phone and opened up my photo album. "I prepared for this. Here's my high school graduation. You left early to take him to a basketball game. Here's when I made the dean's list freshman year. You said you'd take me to dinner and then canceled because he needed help moving into his dorm. Here's my thesis defense. You didn't even know what day it was." So we're gonna pause right here. What's your take on this, Hezzy?
Sounds like they got favoritism for the wrong child. Holy shit.
Honestly, my thing is, how are you even this delusional? Like,
Yeah, like I've been in similar situations because like my younger sister is a favorite child, so like I get it, 100%. But this seems barbaric.
yeah, is how do you even let this get out? Get this out of hand. How can you become this delusional? But I mean, I don't know. Back to the story. I could see people at other tables starting to stare. My aunt set down her wine glass. "Is this true?" My mom looked at her. "She's always been so capable. She didn't need the same level of support." "I needed my parents," I said. My voice cracked, and I hated myself for it. "I needed you to show up just once, just to prove that my accomplishment mattered, or my accomplishment, yeah, mattered even a fraction as much as his participation trophies." Jesus, I need a glass of water. My dad stood up. "That's enough. You need to leave." I'm not done. I reached into my bag and pulled out another frame. This one had my diploma in it, the real one, not a copy. I was gonna give this to you. I was gonna ask if you wanted to display it somewhere in the house, the way you have all of his little league trophies in the living room, but I didn't think you've earned it. I set it on the table in front of them. Happy anniversary. I hope the party's everything you dreamed of. You paid for it the same way you paid for his graduation party, right? With the college fund Grandpa left me, that you borrowed to help him get back on his feet, my mom gasped. Or gasped. My dad's face went purple. I didn't wait for a response. I walked out of the country club with my head up while my mom sobbed behind me and my dad yelled something about me being ungrateful. My brother texted me an hour later. They're losing it. Mom wouldn't stop crying. Half the family left early. Aunt Linda wants to talk to you. I haven't responded. My mom called me 17 times yesterday. My dad sent one text. You've always been cruel. But here's the thing. I found out from my brother that they told everyone at the party I was going through something and that I'd always been jealous. They're playing the victim again. Some of my family is taking their side. My cousin said I chose the wrong moment and that I humiliated them on their special day. Maybe I did. Maybe I should have just let it go. Maybe showing up with those pictures and airing everything out in front of their friends and family just makes me just as bad as them. Am I in the wrong? Short answer, no. What do you think,
Fuck
Ezzy?
no. That shit definitely needed to be aired out like that, especially with it going on your whole life and he being picked as the favorite child. Um, honestly, that whole situation seemed really whack to throw a graduation party basically for someone who didn't graduate, but not attend their son's graduation who graduated with honors, mind you. That's
Yeah,
crazy. So, truthfully, wasn't in the wrong at all.
yeah. I honestly, I would have said the exact same. Like the whole life, and the brother's older than them, by the way. Their whole life, they've been kind of their own parents letting them down about showing up to these important moments, just just to replace those important moments with somebody who dropped out after 2 semesters. That is diabolical. That's diabolically devious, actually. The fact that you could treat somebody, let alone your own child, or one of your own children, like that is just bonkers. Um, moving on to the next story.